We are talking today about how we have survived cloth diapering, because there is this misconception in the natural world, or the crunchy world, or the cloth diapering world, whatever phrase you want to use. There's a misconception, and the misconception is that if you try hard enough, cloth diapering will be easy. Not a problem. So I wouldn't necessarily say that cloth diapering is hard, but it sure isn't easy. So we are going to chit chat today about all of the little things and the secrets that we have used to survive cloth diapering. All right, the first thing is first. We have survived cloth diapering, not because it's easy, not because it's hard, not because of the wonderful products that we use. No, we survive cloth diapering because it's right for our family. And that's something that I think not everyone gets. If it's not right for your family, chances are you're probably not going to survive it. And that's okay. Okay, people need to understand this. Cloth diapering is not for everyone. It's just a choice that we make. That's it. Sort of like how we feed our kids, or how we parent our kids, or any number of things. If it's right for your family, then great. And if it's not, then move on. So we've survived because it's right for our family. We believe that it has saved us money, and there's a lot of controversy about that. You can look up tons and tons and dozens of articles that are going to claim that it does not actually save you money. However, the research that we have done, what we have looked into, we believe that it is saving us money. The way that we've been doing it, the way that we utilize our different resources, we think that it's saving us money, so it works for us. We also absolutely love all the fluff butt patterns and just the general cuteness that cloth diapering brings. So that's another reason why we survive it. And we also kind of like not contributing to the general waste of the universe, and we are not, we find it hard to be environmentally responsible, we'll say. Recycling does not come easy to us. It's not necessarily a hardcore conviction of ours, but we do try to be conscientious of some of the environmental concerns that are out there, and one way that we do this is by cloth diapering. And again, that is totally a controversial thing. There's lots of articles, lots of videos that I have watched that have said, no, actually cloth diapering doesn't reduce waste or environmental concerns because of all the water consumption, all of the materials that are used. So it's a controversial thing. You have to make your own choice and your own convictions. But those are the three top reasons how we survive. But the fourth reason is because of the products that we use. I wish I could lie and say that the products don't matter. It doesn't matter what you use. You don't need to buy certain things in order to be successful with cloth diapering. However, it's just not true. I'm sorry. But you have to have the right resources and the right things in your little toolbox in order to successfully cloth diaper. So let's take a look at the few of our top favorite ones that we use for cloth diapering. Let's talk about the two first things that have helped us survive cloth diapering. The first one is hydroperoxide. Pretty simple stuff. You can pick this up pretty much anywhere. And borax. Now, borax in combination with hydroperoxide is what we use to sanitize and clean and really get or strip our diapers. And my little fluff butt just got up from a nap, so you might be hearing him right now. Would you like to come up and say hi? Uh-oh, did you drop your grapes? Would you like to come up and say hi? Say hi! So, truth of the matter is, if the combination of borax and hydroperoxide would not sanitize my diapers, even though I do enjoy being more crunchy or natural. I would not use borax and hydroperoxide because it is pretty doggone important to get those diapers clean and safe for my little guy's bum. So even though I like being natural and crunchy, I would ditch it if I had to. And I'd go to something more harsh. A lot of people bleach their diapers to strip and to sanitize them, and that's not something that I want to do. But if borax and hydroperoxide were not effective, I would not be using them. So for our water, borax and hydroperoxide not only sanitizes, but cleans our diapers, and we also use a detergent. Borax is he likes his little pumpkin that we picked up at the hardware store the other day. Borax is a compound a compound of sodium boron. And sodium boron, from my understanding, is the compound or the chemical that you get when lakes continuously evaporate. It's the residue that it evaporates with the water and it's left on shorelines. So there's a lot of different bodies of water that regularly evaporate, and they get sodium boron from these sediments. And you can split it into either borax or boric acid. And so borax is a chemical. It is a compound. It is something that we use to sanitize and clean things, and it is effective and it works. And so that is one of the reasons that we have survived cloth diapering, is because we have found something that's fairly natural and extremely effective. So borax and hydroperoxide is what we use to sanitize and clean the diapers. Next up on the things that we have used to survive cloth diapering, my son's bowl just dropped. That's the big boom that you just heard. Is large Wetdry bags. Wetdry bags are a simple way to put wet or dirty diapers in a bag, seals them up, and so you're not smelling all the filth in the Wetdry bag. Excuse me. So I had this brilliant idea when we first started cloth diapering that I would just get these small little cheap Wetdry bags, and we'd use a couple of them and we'd fill them up and then we'd wash. That was stupid. No, these little things fill up with probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 cloth diapers, and then they're full. And so if you want to get to every 3rd day cloth diapering, you need something big. And I didn't want to buy a big Wetdry bag because they were expensive. Would you like to come up and say hi again? All right, you can be my helper. They were expensive. But once I got on Amazon and I started doing a deep dive, once you start clicking on those sponsored posts and then going deeper and deeper and deeper, you suddenly get out of the sponsored posts and you find things that maybe are not as expensive or motivated by sponsorships. So I found this lovely company that sells large Wetdry bags. We're gonna back up. See how much bigger this is? Now you can see my baby bump too. You can see my baby bump. Huge! Now this fits enough diapers to allow us to wash every 3rd or even 4th day if we need to. Fits a ton of diapers. I have 2 of those now. I started out with 1, and now because we have another one on the way, we bought 2. They're only $12.99. You guys, it's totally worth it, especially since some of the larger ones are about $30 or more. So another product that we use to survive cloth diapering, right, is large Wetdry bag. So next up, we're going to talk about butt paste. And as new parents, we made a classic mistake as new parents / new cloth diapers. And when our son first got his first butt rash, we listened to everyone who had the miracle cure for his little butt rash. And I knew that our diaper creams for our cloth diapers had to be super specific. If you have diaper creams with zinc or petroleum in them, those are the two main culprits, they will leave a residue on your diapers, and it won't necessarily ruin them, but it won't let the diapers be absorbent. It'll trap bacteria in your cloth diapers, and that's definitely not something that you want. Then it makes your diaper rashes worse. But we listened to all of the miracle cure diaper creams, and we used one, and of course all of our diapers had this lovely residue, and I had to go down to our dingy basement in our laundry room with a little toothbrush and dish soap and scrub 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 for hours until I got all my diapers clean again. Totally not fun. I learned from that. We now use mainly borax toothpaste, and this has no petroleum or the bad type of zinc, and it keeps our diapers nice and clean. And extra bonus, it takes care of diaper rashes. There's also one by Burt's Bees that I have linked in the blog post that is also really good, and we like as well. But this stuff we use to survive cloth diapering. One of the main things that we use to survive cloth diapering is budgeting accordingly and not buying $20 plus cloth diapers. So we've utilized Amazon. And I have talked about Amazon cloth diapers or China cheapies multiple times in pretty much every one of my blog posts and YouTube videos thus far, so I'm not going to go too deep into this. But there are good companies that are sold on Amazon and technically are called China cheapies. However, you have to research these companies. You have to dig deep. You have to email them. You have to ask them questions. You have to ask about their ethical practices as well as their manufacturing practices. And then if you as a consumer feels comfortable with these companies, then buy them. Save money. My favorite, ultimate favorite, is Mama Cola. This is a great company. They sell great diapers, and they're not $20 or more a piece. Another one that's a little bit more sketchy, and I've talked about this, is Nappy. Still not sure if I'm saying that right or not. I still have a little bit of reservations, but I'm still buying them, and I love them. They're very cute. And my last one that I have not clipped together right now. So I'm clipping them together so they look cute. They have ranked their way up into my top 3 favorites is Simple Being diapers from Simply Life. Simply Life is the larger company and Simple Being is the diaper company. And these are adorable. Look at those fall patterns. So cute. I love all 3 of those companies. You can buy them all on Amazon. They're good companies that I as a consumer feel comfortable buying from. There's other companies or China cheapy companies that I don't feel comfortable buying from because they did not get back to me in my emails. They did not answer my questions, or they did not provide me with good information about the materials that they use. But that's one of the top ways we survive cloth diapering is buying good quality diapers from Amazon or China cheapy companies that we have researched and feel comfortable buying from. The last thing that we use to survive cloth diapering, and I'm not saving this for the last thing because it's somehow less important. I'm saving it for the last because it's the grand finale. It's the thing that I like the best for surviving cloth diapering, and that is charcoal inserts. If you have not heard of these and you are a cloth diaperer, or you want to be a cloth diaperer, I highly suggest that you invest in some charcoal cloth diaper inserts. There's 2 reasons why I like these. First and foremost, I hate stains on my cute diapers. I don't like seeing the poo and the pee, which is inevitable after a certain amount of time. Your colors or your diapers are probably going to discolor just a little bit. I mean, your clothes discolor over time. Your diapers, which have very rough material going into them, is definitely going to discolor over time. It shouldn't be dirty or unsanitary, but the fabrics are probably going to discolor, which is why I like the darker charcoal or microfiber fabrics. This is charcoal. These inserts do not discolor like the microfiber white inserts do. And these are specifically for pocket diapers, I should say. Not everybody uses pocket diapers, but we do. And so this is our top thing that we love to use to survive cloth diapering. The second reason why we like charcoal inserts better is because they are highly absorbent. Hemp inserts are also highly absorbent, but I don't typically find hemp charcoal with the darker fabric on Amazon. So I like the charcoal inserts. A lot of times it's charcoal bamboo inserts because they're highly absorbent. So I put a couple of those in a pocket diaper at nighttime, and my child can go all night staying mostly dry, and in the morning change his diaper and his outfit is not soaked. And it's probably because of these highly absorbent charcoal inserts. So this is our top thing that we like to survive cloth diapering. Those are the top things that we use to survive cloth diapering, and we'll continue to use when our second one comes soon. So why don't you tell me things that you use to survive cloth diapering in the comments. I would love to hear them and get ideas and learn from each other, because we are mamas in community.